When a man does not feel appreciated in the area of his presence, he becomes a version of a man that he can give you and still survive. And I promise you, you will not like that version. That version of him is silent, frustrated, sharp with his words, non-communicative, because he has to become something that he can survive in.
What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. And you guys, I want to give you this video I saw on Corey Holcomb show. He was talking about the deal with Angela Reese. You know, she had the girl that won the LSU championship basketball, women basketball. You know, she did the whole, you can't see me. Yeah, and everybody got all bent out of shape. So we're going to go ahead and get Corey Holcomb's take on it, man. But, just real quick, I just want to say, you guys, thanks for subscribing. Everybody who subscribed and liked and shared, man, I appreciate it so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on sharing it. Keep liking. Keep subscribing. All right. And we're going to go ahead and get into this video.
Let's get on this motherfucking bullshit with the little sister from LSU. Congratulations, who won her national championship at LSU. Yeah. Them motherfuckers went in there and they got the job done, and she got mad swag. She one of them girls, like, even though she about 6, how tall is that girl? LSU sister won the national championship. Do you know they invited her opponent, who happened to be a Caucasian woman, to the White House?
Caitlin Clark.
They invited both teams?
They invited
and they usually
both.
invite just the champions, don't they?
They wanted to give Holcomb
all the games that
terrible.
they played.
Yeah, you know why that is, right? It's okay for the white girl to do the "you can't see me," but when it gets done back to her, they want to invite both. So that they were in favor of Iowa. You know what I mean? It's basically, oh, you did this to Iowa, you did this to this white girl. Now, we're going to invite them as well, because we kind of feel sorry for them, but the real reason. I mean, there's some bull. But here we go. Fair use, fair use.
Oh my God, that is a slap in the face.
Yeah, sure is.
That is so disrespectful to say, oh, tell Iowa to come too. Man, I hope y'all
wouldn't even go.
Don't go to that shit. Don't go to that shit. Them people are not for you, man. Why don't they just invite Iowa and say, we wanted Iowa to come because they're Caucasian? Why can't they just speak from the heart? Right. We're rooting for the Caucasian girl because Caucasian people we run the world. So now that there's a Caucasian girl who can play, that girl from Iowa can play like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say, we'd rather had a white girl here and y'all go down to Martin Luther King Boulevard and we'll pay for y'all rib tip dinner? Why don't you just say that?
He wrong for that. Corey wrong for that. Yeah, man, but I mean, really? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but yeah, he gonna put his own little spin on it, go get you a rib tip dinner. That's effed up. All right, back into it.
Why don't you come from the heart? Why you gotta dog them out and say they got to be there with Iowa? That ain't right. That ain't right. Do you know the history of racist ass media in sports? A commentator on ESPN named JJ Redick had the nerve to ask Kendrick Perkins, so are you saying there's racism in the vote for the MVP of the NBA? That's what he had the nerve to ask him. Of course, Kendrick Perkins can't say nothing. He works for the corporation. If he speaks from the heart, he's fired. Kendrick Perkins, Stephen A. Smith, they can't tell the truth. They'll be fired. But I can. Do you know why more people of Caucasian descent vote for the MVP? Because if it was all black people voting for the MVP, all black people will win the MVP. They put white people as the voters for the MVP, so the 3 to 4 Caucasian players that are good can win the MVP. Because in the NBA, you got about, I'm not exaggerating. There's about 10 stars that are Caucasian. The rest is a black league. It's a black league. You can't win the championship unless you have blacks on your team. An all Caucasian team can't win it all nowadays. I know that's what you want, but it just won't happen. If it does, God damn, them people gonna get rock carvings on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If an all-white team win the
Boy, they gonna
NBA title,
praise the hell out there.
those people are gods
Man, do you hear me?
forever. But that's not what's happening. The
They
truth
gonna make a
is,
Space Jam movie about that.
black people are the people playing in the NBA, and white people are the ones coaching and in charge of everything. So don't ask me, JJ Redick, because I ain't got to lie. Yes, the reason there's more white voters for the MVP than black voters for the MVP is to ensure when there's a Caucasian player that stands out, he wins the MVP. That's what it is. Jokic can win the MVP the next 15 years if they want to give it to him. How many times did Jordan ever win back-to-back MVPs?
Yeah, I think Jordan won it 91, 92. League MVP 91, 92 back to back. He was the only one to do it so far. I don't think did LeBron. I don't know if LeBron won back to back, but yeah, Jordan won back to back MVPs 91 and 92.
Michael Jordan never won back-to-back MVPs of the NBA.
He did.
And when he played, he dominated that motherfucker and sold stadiums out like a rock star. Teams that wasn't even winning was motherfucking having packed ass houses when the Bulls showed up because Air was playing in his prime. Now I'm talking about these college girls. Listen, that girl from Iowa can play, and she's a bragger.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to be like, be in people's face with that
91,
shit.
92.
Huh?
I say 91, 92.
He won back-to-back MVPs.
Yep.
I'm so glad Jordan won back-to-back MVPs because I wasn't sure. If you saying he won the MVP,
Jordan took on both NBA Finals MVPs as well.
well, I'm saying that he won MVP of the league 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he won league MVP.
I'm not talking about the finals. I don't know if he won MVP.
You know,
I think Jordan only won 3 MVPs.
Mm.
Okay.
Steve Nash got 2 MVPs back to back. Steve Nash, a garbage motherfucker who got his bitch fucked the shit out of by one of his teammates, and they tried to keep it under wraps. Motherfucker had a little black baby come out, that little white pussy in the hospital. That motherfucker was like, ah! His assist went down like a motherfucker.
Nigga ain't want to assist nobody else. Nigga.
He wasn't passing the ball to none of these niggas.
Y'all
They was
passing-
passing his bitch around.
Y'all passing y'all balls to my bitch. I ain't passing you niggas no balls.
Motherfuckers don't want to say this shit. So I'm saying like all this stuff that's happening with the sisters in this NCAA tournament because they tried to get his NCAA tournament with the girls so much publicity. The championship game was before the men. They did everything they could to promote this shit.
Well, maybe
But the racism is coming out.
Well, that as well. But if anything, I wonder if it's going to actually pick up any kind of sales and views for next year.
I don't know what it's going to do for next year, but I know the media. JJ Redick. JJ Redick, listen to this. Caucasian people are not capable of being neutral when they are covering black athletes versus white athletes. This has been known throughout history, JJ Redick. I hope you get a chance to see this. You're on ESPN debating with black men who basically are slaves. Come on the 5150 show and debate with me. We can have a conversation so I can show you you're a privileged Caucasian athlete. You shouldn't even be able to carry on. You had your NBA career. You didn't win shit. You won at Duke. Duke, when you went there, They had the top niggas in the nation running with your good shooting ass. That's how y'all won. So don't think that shit was going to transfer over to the NBA. You wasn't even really getting playing time for real, if you ask me, when you first got in the NBA, but they found a way to get you in the game. You a good pop-a shot shooter, dog, but I'm just saying, you want to debate racism in the NBA and the world, debate it with somebody like me who can talk from the heart. Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins can't speak from the heart. They'll be out here in the street and can't now one of them get pussy without that motherfucking ESPN money.
But see, the problem is they really hate when we support our own. Nigga. That's what they really hate.
They
want to call us racist and shit when we support our own. We say some pro-black shit, or we root for everybody black. Oh,
They
you're
don't like
racist.
that.
You're racist. You're racist. But every other culture can do that, but us. You know what I mean? The Chinese support the Chinese, the Spanish support the Spanish. Like, but as soon as some niggas support some
They be
niggas,
like, "Ooh, we don't like
they say, oh no, you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be inclusive.
Mhm.
Oh no, what y'all doing? They always in our business. Mind y'all motherfucking business, man.
Well, that
They all our
understand-
black-owned business.
But this is what I'm saying. I understand why they rooting for that girl in Iowa. They got something to be proud of.
and she's trying
And
to
it's
push it
cool.
back. You know, she's
But
trying to
don't
push it
shit
away.
on
She's
us
trying to-
for rooting for ours.
That girl from LSU won the national championship. She should not have to go if she was going to go. I don't think she going to go because she seemed like a sister who's self-aware of what it really is. Her shit she put on the motherfucking internet, like when they was like, both teams going to go. She was like, that's a joke.
That
I
other
hope
girl
she
refused,
don't
too.
go.
The other girl refused too,
That's
and she's trying to.
Okay, here's the information on Michael Jordan. You know, it shows here that Michael Jordan won. This is league MVP. He won his first MVP during the 1987-88 season, right? During the 88-87 season, 87-88 season. And he won back-to-back MVPs during the 91-92 campaigns. And then he would later win the 96 and 98 awards as well. And this is league. This is not the finals. So, yeah, Jordan won back-to-back 91-92. Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
Praise to the other players, the black players.
Well, she's trying to be cool, so when she in the locker room with the other
Other-
greats, because it ain't gonna be a lot of whites in there. Let me tell you something. What the racist ass women
She said she
Basketball
shouldn't be criticized
Association
for her
did.
taunt.
Let me tell you what they did. This past Olympics, because they wanted the team to be colorful, they got the
Which team?
top. This
best?
past Olympics, you know,
Which
when
team? Uh-huh.
this past female Olympic team.
Okay.
This is what they did. They wanted the team to be colorful. So they let this old bitch, I think her name, Sue Bird,
Mhm.
old bitch from Seattle or wherever she was playing at, be on the team over the top female players.
What?
Let me just tell you what happened.
They let her play or just to join? Just to have
They
her on the team?
picked her. She stands out the most because she was past her prime,
Mhm.
but they wanted her to be on the USA team because it colorizes the team. So what they did, they had an exhibition game
Uh-oh.
between the girls who supposed to be playing with the USA team. They beat the USA team because the best players for the girls, some of them were excluded to make room for the Caucasian players.
Mm.
Anybody who know about WNBA basketball, and there ain't a lot of people who know about it. No, I'm saying a fact. It's a girl she played for. I forgot she played for. She got some real black lips.
You got a real
But
black
this
dude.
is the rawest. This is one of the
Oh.
rawest point guards, female, out there. I can't think of her name. She won a national championship. When she didn't make the team, she couldn't believe it. I saw how embarrassed she was. It was like, y'all had me come out for this shit and didn't pick me?
Mm.
Dog, this racism has always been in this game, man. They want
Yeah, they say let her play to basically audition just to say, "Oh yeah, we gave you a shot." You know what I mean? They had to, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have no intention of letting her be on the team. They just said, "Well, we brought her out to the camp. We just didn't see the potential, so we went with somebody else."
to display Caucasian players, but here's the fact. Listen, you can't. The same thing with Christian Laettner, 92 Olympic. They took Shaq off the team to put Christian Laettner.
Yep, sure did.
What?
Shaq was not an Olympian. Shaq still went to the Olympics the year they let him. But Shaq, when he was in college, he was a dominant player, right? Mm-hmm. They picked Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner was on an Olympic team. It's embarrassing.
Facts.
I don't even know who that is.
Somebody who shouldn't have been there, and they should have protested and been like, look, if you ain't finna give us Shaq. When Shaq came out of college, he was ready to be a dominant pro. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They picked this boy from Duke, just like a J.J. Redick type motherfucker. And JJ, I dare you to challenge me on this. Christian Laettner's presence on the Olympic team was disrespectful to talent. If you're going to grab somebody out of college, there was no way you wasn't supposed to grab Shaquille O'Neal.
What was the man's name that said that? The comment about there's race in the voting system, or who was it?
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick, okay.
JJ Redick is a Caucasian boy who act like he woke, but when it really boiled down to it, he's white and he's proud, and I'm not against him being white and proud. I'm not against the girl from Iowa going to the White House. There's a reason they call it the White House. Okay? Let her go. Let her go, but we need our own awards. BET is.
Yeah, this is Christian Laettner. This is Christian Laettner. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, this is Christian Laettner. This is what he looked like playing at Duke when he played for the Duke Blue Devils, right? That's his freshman year, Christian Laettner. Trying to see, but yeah, I don't see too many pictures of him. But this is what he looked like now. But yeah, Christian Laettner.
Is not our awards.
So let me.
If they show the owners of BET, your fucking mouth will drop.
Oh my God, we never even talked about that. That book she put out. Ooh, Lord.
The owners of BET
the other one,
are Caucasian, ladies and gentlemen. They gangstered it from the black dude who started it. They came. They was like, you can have some money, or you cannot have some money. But we're gonna take over BET. You should just take the money.
So they did. So they did reverse affirmative action, basically.
Mark is stupid.
By including the majority in the minority, because the majority wasn't part of the minority.
I hope
more like Trump and them are calling it reverse racism. Can you believe they're actually calling it that?
I hope the sisters who play for LSU don't show up at the White House, and I hope they all send their invitations, mail it to Iowa.
Right, they should. I mean, that's kind of that's messed up. That's like blatantly letting them know, you know, we really didn't want you to win. You know what I'm saying? We wanted Iowa to win, but since you girls won, LSU, since y'all won, y'all coming too. But we really wanted Iowa to win. You know, I mean, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You can't be feeling sorry for Iowa because they lost. You didn't feel sorry for these other teams that lost years before. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't, like I said, if I was LSU, I wouldn't go neither, man. That's a slap in the face. That's blatant, letting you know exactly what time they're on, right? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, I mean, it's like Corey said, it's like saying, here, go downtown, we'll give you some money so you can get your rib tip plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, be honest with you, you know. So yeah, I don't blame them. I would not, if I was them. That's like I said, that's a slap in the face. There's no reason for them to accept that invitation. You know, everybody else done turned, you know, they turned down Trump. You know what I'm saying? There's been some teams that turned down going to the White House when Trump was in office. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think who was that? Was that the Clemson Tigers? When the Clemson Tigers won, was it Clemson or Clemson? I think it was Clemson when they won the National Football League. I mean, not National Football League, but when they won the NCAA, the college, you know, the damn what you call it for college football, the championship for college football, the NCAA college football championship. Yeah, I think it was Clemson Tigers. They won, or Clemson, forgot who it was, but anyway, they won and went to the White House and got fed. Trump fed them burgers. I think it was hamburgers and pizza or something like that, or hamburgers and Chick-fil-A. It was something stupid. It was a bunch of fast food, right? But yeah, man, this White House a trip. Now they want to disrespect these girls from LSU from winning by bringing Iowa in too. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to share the accolades, you know, the spoils of war when you second place. Since when the second place get all the accolades? You know what I'm saying? As the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. That don't make no sense. So yeah, you guys go ahead and drop a message, comment down below, man. Let me know what you think of this video. Again, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. It's your boy Jay Larone. Y'all, please be good to each other. And by all means, be good to yourself. And I'll holler at you in the next one. All right? Peace out.